and then I'll get back to you. Okay, we're starting to boil now, and I just turned it on. It's about almost 140 degrees now, so it's already hot, so it shouldn't take that long to a full boil. As soon as it starts a rolling boil, well, first you can kind of see stuff's pushing around in there. That's all the particles from the grains, but that doesn't bother me. They'll settle out later in the fermentation and bottling and stuff. But first it just started getting a head on it, and it's called a hot break. And as soon as a hot break comes out, as soon as it's done with the hot break, then it'll be at a pretty much a rolling boil, and that's when I'll add my first edition of Challenger hops. They're United Kingdom Challenger 1 ounce hops. The alpha acid's 7%. These are used for bittering. They're similar to Cascades, I hear. I mean, you could substitute Cascades for them, but Cascades are United States. These are from England. So once that starts boiling, I'll add them in, and then for 60 minutes. They smell like the other ones, right? They're different kind? Yeah, they're a different kind. Challenger hops. Yeah. They're equivalent to Cascades, but Cascades are American. I mean, they can be substituted for Cascades, and vice versa. Okay, it's time for the second edition of hops. So it's at 35 minutes. Cutting behind the camera. Okay.
I gotta get some rest.
In another 34 minutes, 35 minutes, I'll be done with the boil. We're at the end of the boil now. I added another half gallon of the wort to it to replace what was evaporated. I still got about 5 gallons out of it, so now I know it evaporation rate is about half gallon every hour on this pot in this stove. So I'm going to turn off the heat and wait till that stops boiling. I'm going to add my Kent Golding for aroma. Now I'm just cooling down the wort cold water, and gotta get it to about, at the max, 80 degrees, and it's still about, allows you to go from 5 pounds to over 400 pounds safely and quickly. Get yours for no money down and payments as low as just $10 a month. Still about right under 130. So, and I'm starting to scoop out the hops. That'll be a while. Give us a call or go online to getabowflex.com today. Call now. In this box is what I... I'm straining it. And it's also aerating it too. If you see the head down there, it's putting a lot of oxygen in the beer. Or wort. It's not beer yet. Looking good though. Did you get a close-up of the carboy in the head? Now this is what I'm doing. Getting all the hop and brake material out. And boom. Oopsie. This is time consuming. I think this is the only part I hate about this. I mean, I don't hate it, but whatever. It just takes the most time, I guess. But it's worth it. It's beer. And I'm doing it again. I'm doing this a lot, just so I can get most of the hops out that I can. It won't be completely hop free, but it will be in the finished beer. But it's pretty much siphoning out. So, yep. And I'm putting a lot of oxygen in it too. You can't tell. So, we're good. Okay, as you know, I didn't know if I told you this or not, but this was my first all-grain brewing, all-grain method, and I didn't know how efficient I would be at, getting the sugars and the gravity right, but I just measured it. It's a 1070 beer, which, if you look on the paper, yes, I don't know if you can read that. The estimated original gravity, right there. That says a 1068 for 5 gallons, 1068, and I got a 1070 out of it. So I was pretty close, right on the money. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm gonna rack it one more time into the carboy, and then add the yeast, pitch the yeast, and then I'll be done. It's almost 2 a.m. I started about 6 p.m. It's an 8-hour brew, so it's worth it.